good evening. My name is Mr. Smackhennigan, and this is my raunchy chair. I mean, this is a new game I'm going... well, not new. This is a game I'm going to let's play. Well, not game. Look, this is MediEvil, a lovely game that I have been playing for a while and figured, hey, you know what? This would be a brilliant game to show the people of the internet. Man, that's a brilliant statue. Why do they get a statue of him like that? We'll never know. Anyway, let's make a new game. Thank you. Now, cutscene almost right off the bat. It's amazing. Look at all these bats. And weird clouds? Aurora? I don't know. Anyway, we are being shown a cutscene of the player character in his last minutes, leading the charge on Zarek's Dark Army. You'll see that that's basically what Zarek looks like through the entire game. Slightly old and decrepit. Oh, and the character's, well, Sir Dan has been shot down in the eye. And that's a sound that I've heard before, actually. Anyway, isn't he happy to be alive? Well, undead. I don't know what the term is. He's technically alive, but he's running on some weird magic. Anyway, now we enter.
It has risen again, Sir Daniel Fortesque. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge.
Hey, now.
The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day.
Well, come on.
But we knows better.
It's very difficult to defend against arrows. Yeah, you will. You can do it, buddy. Buddy.
Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance.
Hell yeah.
A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarek and live up to the legend.
Oh yeah.
We hopes it does well.
Truly backing, well, amazing words of backing and courage. Well, anyway, let's turn the analog stick on and get armed. That was not the obvious joke, but hey. Whee! Throw that, or just swing it. But instead, let's just use the sword. Can obviously thrust in the air. It's kind of telling, you know, the books are tutorials, tell you how to move around, but you've got me! So clearly I'm going to need to read them twice. Got a lovely little combo. There we go, took him long enough. And a spin attack. Spin! Obviously it doesn't spin that often, it's just walking and such. Yes, surprisingly enough, being dead for a while does do that. 100 years dead. Amazing. Anyway, let's see, we've got a lovely little thing here. A rune stone. Well, specifically, a star rune. Hey, come on, read the book. There we go. Power attack, obviously. Just hold the square button for a while. Different weapons do different attacks, like, say, the unarmed combat will just... excuse me. The arm will just basically fling itself like a boomerang. And weirdly enough, Sir Daniel Fortesque is a skeleton, can't swim. But he can't breathe either, so he's kind of got the worst of both worlds here. You'd think as a skeleton he'd be able to just walk along the water without a care in the world. But, oh well. And what's in this shield? In this shield, it's a treasure chest, yes. In this shield was a treasure chest. Copper shield. Was it a copper shield? Yeah, it is a copper shield. I thought it was bronze. I am an oaf at times. I have to rename that post I made earlier. Oh well. Read that book. Did I read this book? Oh yes. Anyway, items galore. This place has gone to shit over the last 100 years. We've got throwing daggers, which I shan't waste right now. But look at this. Ooh, star rune. And it makes a farty noise. Anyway, back to the small sword. And I've got a life bottle already. It's amazing. Basically, it's not a 1-up so much as a life extension bar. So instead of 300 HP, I've got 600. And that's the exit. From Dan's crypt into a wall, apparently. Anyway. Go through here. This is how you know the end of the level is near. Zarek's magical radiation has been well, is just sort of floating around doing the thick end of fuck all. Well, apart from telling you where the exit is. And now a loading screen. Oh, look at him being all fancy Dan. I can't believe I got to say that properly. Anyway, let's get out of Dan's crypt and off to the graveyard, where we shall start the first proper level of this game. Ooh. Anyway, hopefully this won't take more than 15 minutes, unless of course my recording software decides to be shite, hardware even. Anyway, we enter the currently being censored, named, cemetery. It's not exactly the best of things if you get a cemetery named after you, is it? Anyway, got money hiding around here. You see that little camera icon? That is going to be the bane of my life through this entire game. Little hands can lead you to where you're meant to be, or meant to go. But for now, they're just kind of there. It's amazing how... well, I don't even know how to react to that, which is kind of a bad considering I've only been... kind of a bad considering I've only been playing for 5 minutes. Oh, and I've already taken a hit. Brilliant. As you can tell, the shield can absorb hits if you're lucky enough for them to hit the shield. But basically, you see those little bits of soul. Damn it. There we go. Finally it takes a hit. Basically, the shield has its own tiny little health bar that gets removed as it takes damage instead. It absorbs all the damage, but, you know, as a result, it gets weaker and weaker. And this magical rejuvenation fountain, will heal me. It's amazing. I'm here to get the next rune. If I'm speeding through it, I do apologise. I've played through this damn thing 3 times now, trying to get the recording to work. Get down. Sit down. Got the Chaos rune, which looks all weirdly like the Cancer, star sign. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, I don't think I've taken any damage, so I guess I'll walk through there anyway. Up these lovely decrepit stairs to go into the lovely decrepit cemetery. Well, so gotta keep the shield up. What does this book say? Why would someone leave a book here anyway? Anyway. Yes, lovely vague. That is what would be called vague walking in some places, and I'm just tanking damage. It's not very good. See this angel? Pa! Oh my god. Pa! That is closed. But that is opened. It's amazing. And yes, the chalice is a wondrous item. As I kill more enemies, you see though, if you saw those red and blue swirlies, or thingies, souls I suppose, they go to the chalice. As it fills up, the chalice becomes more and more opaque, and when it gets to 100%, you can pick it up, and once you finish the level, you can go to the Hall of Heroes. Now then, I won't go that way, I'll go this way instead. Hey, look, I didn't take damage. Very good area clearing attack, that. If you fully charge it, otherwise it just sort of pushes everything away. Oh, and look, another life bottle. 9 to collect. Spinning. Hey, I didn't die. These enemies are coming at me rather like ghosts and goblins, or whatever it is. Get that little treasure chest. Oh, money. Oh, knocked them all over. As you can see, the chalice can now be collected. Woogity boogity. Get the supplies, and look, I can only get throwing daggers right now, so I may as well get all that I can. Now then. Technically speaking, I don't need to kill anyone. So, you know, if enemies get in the way, then I'll knock them down. As you can see, every time the shield takes a hit, you hear a nice distinctive clank sound. I'm gonna walk around here because it's very precarious and I don't want to not hurt myself, I just don't want to waste my time. And if I time it right, oh, I didn't. Get more money. Alright. And then let's open that gate again. I think the way that's meant to work is that as you hit it, it changes, well, moves mechanisms under the ground. But anyway, here's the chalice that will let me go to the Hall of Heroes. This lovely door is of no significance right now, unfortunately. Come on, let me look at it. Oh, these controls. The mausoleum. I can't go through the doors, unfortunately, unless I've killed the stained glass demon in the mausoleum. So basically, right now, it's kind of worthless. Oh, and as you can see, Dan's spine is not exactly connected to the rest to his hip. So, you know, it's kind of obvious he's just running on pure magic. Which I've just filled up. Clear all these dudes out. Get a refill on the copper shield. Copper field and such. Wait a minute. Oh, and with a little skull engravings. Talk to this little dude. Hey, why'd you go there that time?
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates. The master meets with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching plots of purest evil.
Ooh.
Forgotten nobodies would be wise to make themselves scarce.
Well, thank God I'm not a forgotten nobody. I'm a forgotten amazing. Wait a minute. Nope, my English is gone again. I'm just gonna quit with the talking for a couple of seconds. And now we enter the Hall of Heroes. Body first, spine last, as you can tell. And now we get exposition.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling.
The best sports.
If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
Alright. Basically, if you've managed to kill enough in the stage before and get the chalice, you get weaponry. And as you can see, I probably should have read that out, but I'm not good for that. There's a weird invisible statue here. And that doesn't look like it could be anything in particular. Let's just ignore it and move on. Now, there's like 3 or 4 statues down here, and because of that, well, there's also stairs to the next set of statues, but I can't get to them yet, because I haven't talked to everyone on the lower floors. Therefore, I get to eat. Well, not, I just want to get to eat. Nothing, I suppose. But yes, I get to talk to the first hero.
Captain Fortesque, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go
Huzzah.
well?
Got to, well.
How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and it can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarek's champion, Lord Kardok. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards.
That's got to be a good shot. Got the best aim in the game. But yeah, you gotta apologize. I don't know. You gotta understand why Sir Dan can't talk properly. He's lost his jaw. Kind of makes talking difficult. Accept.
Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
And we get weaponry. Clang. Basically, I forget what it was. But look, I get a crossbow which can shoot bolts. I'll show it off when I need to. Drop back to the sword. And now we shall leave the Hall of Heroes, resplendent with new weapons. Hopefully this recording won't have muddled up. With that, I will save and quit this recording. Stop this recording. My English is getting worse and worse by the second. Probably this headache. So once I have saved my progress, saved over my last file as I am wont to do. Graveyard, do. Look at this, saving data. It's amazing. And save successful. Up we go to the hilltop to Cemetery Hill, where there will be absolutely zero horrible rap music. Don't ask why I thought of that. It's just kind of something that popped into my head over and over again as I replayed this game. So anyway, I've been Mr. Smeg Hennigan, and I thank you for watching.